Lights Out is a 2013 2.5-minute short film directed by David F. Sandberg, and if you are unaware, it would later be adapted into a 2016 feature-length film also directed by Sandberg. Now, I have seen the feature-length film. I watched it when it first came out, and from what I remember, it was pretty good. I think I gave it around a 7 out of 10, but I haven't seen it in recent years to really uphold that opinion. Now, the short was not just directed by Sandberg, but he also produced it, wrote it, did the cinematography, and also composed the soundtrack. Or lack thereof. There's not really any background music besides a few stings. The short also only has one cast member, this being Lotta Loston, who is actually Sandberg's wife and has played a minor part in all of his films, even reprising a similar role for the film adaptation, and she plays not only the woman but also the creature. Now, in terms of the short's actual content, there's not really a lot to talk about, the plot being that a woman is going to bed and is stalked by a creature that can only be seen in dark areas. But that simplicity really helps the short in excelling in its horror elements. The short relies on suspense with no violence or even dialogue, and succeeds in creating this helpless environment for the main character. And this sense of dread is just elongated throughout the entire 2.5-minute runtime, from the opening establishing shot to the final jump scare. And besides some pretty iffy sound design at the beginning, I'd honestly say this is a very effective horror short, and one that I'd say is mandatory viewing if you like this kind of low budget style. And especially if you like David F. Sandberg's other films, and I'd definitely say check out his YouTube channel if you're interested, because he makes some pretty good stuff. And with that said, if you're interested in watching it, it's for free on YouTube, and the link is in the description.